Well, schools around the region are closed today to observe Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Long before the civil rights leader marched on Washington, D.C., there was a local activist raising his voice about equality for all. News 4's Ellie Ingersoll is in Lockport, one of the first school districts in the state to be integrated.
The library inside of this school here has recently been renamed after Aaron Moselle. He's a man that many people here in the city of Lockport say played an influential role in shaping the education system here in the city.
Equal education should be awarded to everybody.
Education advocate and prominent Lockport business owner Aaron Moselle began fighting for equal rights in the early 1870s. He wanted to donate bricks to build a new school in the city.
His stipulation was that his children would be able to attend the school once it was built. And they built the school, and then the children were not able to attend it.
Moselle and his eldest son began attending Board of Education meetings. The father and son duo began raising their voices and concerns about the quality of the education provided at the separate, smaller school on the other side of town.
It was segregated. Everybody didn't have the same resources that the larger schools had. There was definitely pushback there. I mean, it's like any school board. There were people that were totally for it and people that were totally against it.
For him to start this movement, I think that gave a lot of credibility to it.
And Moselle's movement gained traction.
There were already a lot of progressive people here in Lockport, people who were in favor of racial equality and equality in education and civil rights.
Moselle's fight lasted for 5 years. In 1876, Lockport became one of the first districts in the state to integrate, welcoming children from every background into one school.
It offered everybody of all races the opportunity to get an equal education.
He really promoted equal education for everybody, but he promoted education itself, how important it was and how it changed people's lives.
It was almost natural for Lockport to become one of the first cities in New York to desegregate their schools.
The members of the Historical Society say they're continuing to push for landmarks around the city to be renamed after Moselle. Reporting from Lockport, Ellie Ingersoll, News 4.